From Huawei's wide array of mobile phones, the Mate 50 series is undeniably the crown jewel or the best example of bringing cutting-edge technology to smartphones. From vast displays, lasting batteries, stylish designs, and even offering its high-performance Kirin chips, we've seen different innovations starting way back in 2013 when Huawei introduced the Huawei Ascend Mate. And now we have the Mate 50 Pro, which boasts a premium design, a rock-solid Kunlun glass that can withstand hard drops, and of course, a promising Ultra-Aperture XMAGE camera. And that's what this video is all about. It comes with the first ever 10-scale adjustable physical aperture to give you superior control over your images, making it an overall versatile imaging tool right from your pocket. Hey guys, Kevin here, you're with the Modern Creatures and welcome to another video. For this one, we're taking a closer look at the Huawei Mate 50 Pro's camera capabilities. So let's talk about the XMAGE camera, since this is a big deal for Huawei as it's the first mobile imaging brand for the company. And as such, Huawei says it builds on 4 technological innovation: its optical system, mechanical structure, imaging technology, and image processing. This way, the phone is able to achieve pro-grade images. So first things first, why is having an adjustable physical aperture something to get excited about? Do you guys know how almost all smartphones today can now produce those blurry backgrounds when taking photos? What they're trying to do is to mimic the look that full-fledged cameras capture with their specially designed lenses. Now the thing is, phones today are trying to achieve this same effect, but since hardware on smartphone cameras are limited, what with the constraint in keeping the components small and all, these phones rely on software and depth sensors to offer a similar effect. It's mostly hit and miss in our experience, especially when it comes to tracing a subject's hair, for example. And so is the overall image quality. Now that's achieving bokeh using software, but with this physical aperture that you can manually adjust or automatically with the use of AI, you not only get natural bokeh and those noticeable cutouts will be eliminated, but you also have total control over light that enters the sensor, therefore significantly improving image quality. And this was obviously not easily achievable. The 6 aperture blades that precisely control light intake were achieved by careful planning, as well as the company investing heavily on advanced R&D. So big props to Huawei on that aspect. Another benefit of having adjustable physical blades is having a real-time preview so you can see exactly how your current settings affect your shot. And together with its large f1.4 aperture, you can capture images that make your subject really pop out. As an example, in auto mode, you have 4 smart aperture settings ranging from f1.4, f2.0, f2.8, and f4.0. This allows you to shoot in different scenarios, and it uses AI to recognize elements and overall light situation to choose appropriate settings for its physical blades. Plus, of course, you can also choose Pro mode to manually adjust these settings and have full control over your shots. Now, as content creators, there are still lots of opportunities to capture great images even after the sun sets. This is why we need to have gear that can really perform even in low light situations. And as I mentioned, the camera's AI analyzes the environment to go for the right settings. This also applies even in dim lighting conditions. It captures photos with highly distinct bright and dark regions to bring out more details that other phone cameras usually no longer see. Okay, so just quickly, I want to show you guys something. We're here outside in BGC. We're still testing the Mate 50 Pro, and it's around 10:30 p.m. right now, and there's not much light around here. You can see the lights are only coming from the stores, and I actually want to concentrate in this area right here. So as you can see, it's pretty dark right here, but if I check it out through the camera app, you can see, like for example, this plant right here. So once you see the photo that I just took, you can see that it got so much light into its sensor, so it was able to show more details and a lot more life than what it really is in real life. So that's just one of the things that the Mate 50 Pro can offer when it comes to low light shooting. Now let's check its portrait mode. With its large f1.4 aperture that's able to separate your subject from the background on a sub-millimeter level, you're able to get creamy bokeh effects that help put a professional touch to your photos. But also, it's something that I love playing around with, since I'm able to capture my subject and the landscape in the background and make them look like they coexist in the same shot. It produces a nice look and works well with travel photos, for example. Its portrait mode also ensures that everyone in a group shot is clear, even those all the way at the back. And possibly my favorite feature using portrait mode is its light burst effect in night portraits. That shows a unique effect for objects like lamppost or any light source that adds that nice look, usually achieved only by full-fledged cameras. Okay, so I just want to quickly share something with you, and it's built in on the Huawei Mate 50 Pro. So as you can see right here, I took this photo in Baguio. So what we have right here is a rather great image, but because of this small truck right there, it kind of destroys the entire photo. So I want to remove that. And what I have to do is to just go here, press edit, and choose this more tab right here, and it will then reveal a host of new features, and you can select remove right there. And what you're gonna do now is to just simply click or tap on the object that you do not want. So I'm gonna use smart mode for this one. There's smart and manual, but I'm just gonna use smart mode and just click on the object. And just like that, it's gone. It doesn't look fake. And what you have right now is a good image turned better, a lot better, because of one simple tool that takes you like 5-10 seconds to do. So that's a great thing to have. Let's now talk close-ups or zooming in on your subjects. The Mate 50 Pro's Periscope camera is responsible for being able to zoom far and still keep details intact. Now, having a good zoom feature comes in handy in my experience when shooting a cluster of buildings, for example, or an insect or animal from a distance. For buildings, you can easily get a nice composition if you can zoom in, and wildlife is sometimes best dealt with distance. For us though, it's mostly taking pictures of our cat Puff wherever he is. Its new ultra-wide macro camera magnifies details to give you a different look at tiny subjects. It could still get a bit tricky when the subject is moving, like this flower that's being tossed by the wind, but once you get it, you could achieve really nice shots. Additionally, Super Macro is available for video and even macro picture-in-picture. This way you can use the Mate 50 Pro to shoot different shot sizes for your IG Reels, for example. And don't just take our word for its camera performance. DXO Mark, the site that scores and ranks cameras, gave the #1 spot for the Mate 50 Pro as the best smartphone camera, and congratulations are definitely in order. Now, of course, you may want to tweak your photos after capturing them, and you can get apps like photo editing software and others from the Huawei AppGallery. Being the third largest app store in the world, it has a lot in store for its users. And I know what some of you are thinking. For those who want access to Google Apps, you can get GBox from gboxlab.com. It's a third-party app that can get you access to popular Google apps and can be used on all Android smartphones. So, that should address all your app needs on the Mate 50 Pro. Based on my entire time with the Mate 50 Pro, navigating through its camera UI is simple and straightforward, which is something you would want, especially during those times that you quickly need to shoot a passing moment, and the last thing you'd want is to miss it because you couldn't reach your desired shooting mode right away. And as you saw, the images it produced are really pro-grade photos, and some even look like they came out of a full-fledged camera because of the image quality. It's usually spot on when it comes to dynamic range, balanced colors, and sharp details. I actually went on an out-of-town trip recently and I had the Mate 50 Pro with me, and I would say that it's best for those times since you can really capture moments, capture memories, and even scenic landscapes at their best quality. Its XMAGE camera really impresses over other smartphone camera systems due to its full control over the physical mechanism to produce high-quality shots. And you just can't see that in a lot of other flagship models today. And because of this, the Huawei Mate 50 Pro evidently leads the new era of mobile photography and is probably one of the best cameras on a phone you can get your hands on today. The Huawei Mate 50 Pro is available for pre-order starting November 18 in the Philippines, and pricing starts at 58,999 pesos. Pre-ordering entitles you to a free Huawei GT2 Pro and 6 months of free Huawei cloud storage up to 200 gigabytes. You can check the description box for the links. And that's about it for our video on Huawei Mate 50 Pro's cameras. What do you think of this device? Is it something that you would go for? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, visit our website and follow us on our social media pages for more tech news, features, and reviews. Once again, that's it for me. I'm Kevin. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.